Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway for Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They motion the slot man right. They'll throw first play here with Daniels. And his first pass falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Out of the gun, Daniels. It's caught. That's Mike Williams. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Working quickly here. From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Moore's got it. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Moore going to motion over right. 2nd and 8. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Again, Daniels to the air. Connects with Johnson. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. He loses the football. And the Commanders pick this one up. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. A great return out of him, makes a great play into one of our game's biggest highlights with that touchdown.
Yeah, some serious running back skills right there for a linebacker who doesn't get too many chances to show out like that. The only time we normally speed, Kate, is when he's running down a ball carrier. But to put that ball in his hands, he wasn't going to be denied.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he elects not to bring this one out, so no run back, and we'll pick things up from the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Daniels on 1st down. He's on the move. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Daniels now. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing now, Daniels. Gets this to Johnson. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, here's Daniels. That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. Third and short, Daniels. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Field goal attempt coming now from Young Hui Koo. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point gain.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. And it's the equivalent of what a touchback used to be here, up to the 25 before going out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
Certainly dropped these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage, but I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the first down. If anything, they could see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines, and they'll come back to it on the next set of downs.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Right.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, son. Hey, can't. EQ. Test. Bunch right. Go.
From the 42. Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Don't jump. Ready? All right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Sit high.
From the 36. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go. Right.
From the gun, Taylor. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Going to the ground again on first. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Second down carry for Taylor. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Tonight.
Taylor again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Here we go, son.
They're going Taylor. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down, and they go right back to it. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's Fields to throw. Taylor makes the catch. Dives for the pylon, and that's a touchdown. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Daniels. He finds Johnson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They send a receiver in motion right. To throw, Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick six.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get two, it's almost a certainty.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Commanders push their lead to 18. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down. Dallas sent its punting unit onto the field. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half.
Here we go. Set high.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. We're good.
They'll stick with the ground game here. Up the sideline, past the 45. They strike for 23 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Here we go, son. Set.
They go again with Taylor. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Starting from the 5. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Don't jump. Ready? Set.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. This is ahead for about 5. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Right.
Taylor now up the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
They give to Taylor, right side. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Madden. Hey, Ken. Go.
Off play action, it's Fields. Completed to Collins. And a solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set.
Straight ahead with Taylor. Jukes one defender. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Taylor trying the left side. And he gets him around 6 there. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. He gets a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a gain of 4. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
A give left side to Taylor. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Good. Go.
This is Taylor. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Here we go, son.
Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take 2nd and goal now from the 13.
Hey, Ken.
Here's Taylor. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. He got maybe a yard there, so a long 3rd and goal coming up. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's the Commanders with it. 1 quarter from continuing their postseason run. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Angel. Don't jump. Ready? Sit high.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. The throw is caught. And that's a Washington touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Daniels. Taken in by Williams outright. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Here's 2nd and 2. Finds his target, Hall. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go now.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. Right.
Fields out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the fourth quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
11. Right.
Fields now, third and long. On the move, headed right. Oh, he loses the football. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
A great effort not rewarded. That punches the crossbar and bounces backward. And looking at the scoreboard, Brock, I think they can weather the miss there.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing now, Daniels. Got Williams, and it's complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense up to the line fast. Daniels on first down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Commanders will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
On first and 10, it's Fields. On target to his man Taylor. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Play action, Fields. It's caught right side by Johnson. That's 16 on the pickup. And And that'll be good for a Washington first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Commanders on the favorable end of this blowout. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set. Go. Set high.
From the 23. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Washington. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Has a man. It's Brown. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 41. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this... Oh, he lost the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
There are so many fundamental details to play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you got to have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
Connects on the crosser. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Here we go, son.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Hey, Ken. Set.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Don't jump. Ready?
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Right.
Here's a gift to Taylor. And he gets this forward to the 19. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
Ken.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's on the move. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure. They get that first down anyway.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's first and goal.
Go.
Fields to throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
Alpha, 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 alpha. Alpha, 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 alpha. All right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Commanders are running them out of the building. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders continue adding on to that lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, first and 10.
Cut 19. Here we go, here we go. Let go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Here we go.
Daniels back to throw. Throw complete to Williams. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making the scoreboard look a touch better. Mike Williams, the touchdown. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys take 7 points off the deficit. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Out, let's go. Bunch right.
First down throw for Fields. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Hey, can. Here we go. West right, sit. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. He's going to push one deep down the right. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Can. Right.
Fields on third. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. to score this as a win for the Commanders. And they're headed to the divisional round next week. Great start to their playoffs and getting the win at home, but the test's only getting harder from here on out.